Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is the intraday for Bitcoin. We're gonna explain step by step what's going on the chart here and what is very important to watch right now and to focus on, I would say. So basically I would say that higher possibility we have topped for Bitcoin, guys. 80%, this is confirmed. We are bearish. We have topped for Bitcoin. 80%. Why? Because we still have, of course, a testing area in the zone here, which it might be, of course, already somehow start to be invalidated, because I still see weakness and I still see that this low is gonna be taken sooner or later, and that this potential scenario that you might still have a one move impulsive towards the upside is starting to decrease in probabilities. So I'm gonna explain first why I'm of course looking for lower. First, of course, for the ABC expanding flat, which is your main target here as a wave 2, and then you move toward the upside again for a massive wave 3. But basically here, what we still have, of course, to test is, of course, a diagonal, two diagonals. One is yellow, which you are looking at here, which is kind of like a bullish diagonal. That's why I wrote bullish diagonal, which it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here. The wave 4, this testing area, is of course testing this diagonal exactly. And currently we are in the perfect fib levels for it. If we are moving for higher, it should unfold a wave 5 right now in a form of a zigzag toward the upside. And that because you are potentially much higher likely here and much more potential that you are in a zigzag. Now, if this happens, that means, of course, this is a part of the main bull run. And that means, of course, the main bull run, which is, of course, on the daily here, 1, 2, 3, wave 4, wave 5, of course, is unfolding as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. This wave 5 is ending as diagonal. Okay, so this what we are looking at after triple 1, 2s. Of course, you're looking at a wave 4 here, the third wave 4, and you're looking for the third wave 5 as a potential diagonal here that it might unfold. And this is your last, of course, price here, or last area where it might unfold. If not, if broken, meaning if the price hits this yellow line, which is parallel to the highs here and based on the low, that means, of course, wave 4 becomes longer than wave 2, not allowed, of course, invalidation. Very simple. So breaking the 110K, 500, I would say, is very likely that this scenario is out. We don't have to think anymore about bullish here, and we might, of course, at the same time take the invalidation of this impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, because here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished wave 3, still potentially in a wave 4. This wave 4 didn't took yet the invalidation of this wave 1. This is a new invalidation, by the way. And of course, in this case, you are looking therefore for this price here, which is lower this time than invalidation, 108K, 471. And in this case, guys, if this happens, okay, it's gone. There is nothing bullish anymore. We move toward the downside. Now, during this move toward the downside, you see, of course, another testing area. I don't want to overwhelm you with the scenarios, guys, but this is, of course, a scenario. You can skip it for now if you feel like it's too much for you. But this scenario is a bigger diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, wave 4. This diagonal starts from, of course, those triple 1, 2, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Ending diagonal for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. To be tested, of course, to be tested in this area later on, but until that time, of course, we need to break this area. All right. We need to break of course, 108K here at 471, which is, of course, your, I would say, 100% confirmation towards the downside. Of course, unless we're gonna get a new signal here for bullish. But I will consider this kind of like a bearish scenario. Our main target here is the wave C as an expanding flat and then moving toward the upside 200k from there. Currently on the lower or on the micros here, well, there is no any kind of signal of strength, guys. So I believe, of course, that this low is gonna be broken very soon, and I still don't see any signal of strength. A lot of weakness, a lot of red, a lot of impulses downward, and the Bitcoin dominance is kind of like very, very choppy and very tricky. Okay. We were looking for this wave 5 since a long time ago. Every time 1, 2, 3, invalidation. And it goes. And then 1, 2, 3. Is it also invalidation? Well, very likely. So be careful. It might be, of course, shifting to something bullish here. And because, of course, I see higher high and higher lows. And be careful, this might start unfold something as diagonal and moving toward the upside. Now, when it moves toward the upside, what does it mean? It's gonna mean not giving strength for Bitcoin, but only over altcoins. But it means that the whole crypto market is going to be red. Very simple. So, yep, be careful, trade safe, guys. The things are not, of course, looking good for the crypto market, even for the altcoins. I know that many altcoins shows a lot of bullish scenarios and so on, and many of you ask me what it might happen if Bitcoin moves down and those coins are looking very bullish. Well, each coin I already analyzed on this channel shows also a bearish scenario. If the market is gonna choose to play the bearish scenario, it's gonna play the bearish scenario which is already existing. Very simple. It is the market decision at that time. It's not my decision to say or what is gonna happen. I have the scenario for it in case the market choose to move downward, and of course we can detect this already from the signals that we're already seeing now and also on Bitcoin and altcoins. And then of course they are going to dump with Bitcoin if they choose this path. Very simple. Is the market decision and not mine, guys. I just lay down the scenarios and of course detect if there is a possibility to that it happens. And yes, of course, for every coin it has a possibility ready to move for lower. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.